G'day and welcome to another episode of Chillout 3D Modeling. I'm Eric, and today I was hungry, so I made 4 popsicles. This episode's a little shorter than the other ones, as this process I am much more familiar with props. I was able to smash out these 4 simple popsicles in just a little over half an hour. I think I can do faster if I wasn't messing around so much. Now the 4 shapes that I decided to go with is the normal straight up with a slight bevel at the top, the conical popsicle, the slight tapered popsicle, and the more square, just generally entirely square popsicle. I decided to go with all these just because they're the ones I think of when I think of popsicles, and they appeared on Google when I googled popsicle. Since these models took so little time for me to make, I decided just to keep recording as I made them, because I just made them all in one session. I just swapped over. I paused the recording like once or twice because I stuffed something up and I didn't want you to see. But I just made it all in one session. It took just under half an hour, and it was really quick. Something I tend to skip on most of my 3D modeling videos is the UV editing. This is a really important part of 3D modeling, but it can take quite a lot of time if your models are rather complex, or there's just lots of parts to it, and you just need to take your time with it. Make sure there isn't much deforming in the texture on the UV map to give it as nice of a texture as you can later down the line. I do this by having a UV grid, which you can actually import by default in Blender. This can be done by adding a new image texture into your material editor and adding a new image through there as a default color grid option. After I'm finished UV unwrapping it, I export it as an FBX and import it into Substance Painter, where I then apply and create all the materials for the model. As these are popsicles, I'm going to be going for a wet, colourful feel to them. I'll do this by having first of all, the wooden stick, which is a nice simple, I just used one of my wood textures that I've used previously. For the actual popsicle part of it, I just use a set of simple colors with a slightly higher no metallic, lower roughness to have more smooth but not metallic feel, with a wet default rain simulator that Substance Painter has on there to make it look like it's slightly melting. And with that, the model's done. I chuck it back into Blender and render out the final renders. If you're still watching at this point, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It really means the world to me. And I want to wish you a good rest of your day, night, wherever you are.